This isn't a drug deal. It's a breakfast order. Midnight, downtown, 2 silhouettes, 1 briefcase, no names. A phone buzzes, a code word, a nod. The handoff begins. Gloved hands test the weight. Too light for cash, too heavy for jewelry. Engines growl. Someone is watching. The courier moves. Alley to street, street to car, no headlights. A tail appears in the mirror, low, black, patient. A sudden turn. Tires scrape. The city becomes a maze. Stairs, not elevator. Concrete echoes. Footsteps multiply. On the roof, a drone hovers, red dot blinking like a heartbeat. The courier ducks, vanishes, reappears in a service corridor. Inside the case, small sealed vials, labels without names. A door hisses open, cold air, white light, steel walls. The briefcase clicks onto a pedestal. Scanners sweep like searchlights, not diamonds, not data. Something more ordinary and far more guarded. Follow the case and you'll find a jungle, a mountain, and a market built on secrecy. Tonight, we don't chase money. We chase a cup. My work is to find the truth. I follow the facts where they lead. In this case, the facts are whispers. They are rumors in the world of high-end goods. They are numbers on an auction sheet. The trail begins with 2 names that appear again and again. The first is Kopi Luwak, a name that sounds exotic and strange. The second is Gesha, a name that sounds simple but holds a complex story. Both are coffees. Both command prices that seem impossible. The clues suggest that these are not just beans. They are symbols. They are the center of a hidden economy. The first question is always the simplest. Why are they so valuable? The answer is not simple at all. It is a puzzle made of many pieces. One piece is rarity. These beans are not grown on massive farms that stretch for miles. They are found, they are collected, they are harvested in tiny amounts from specific, hard-to-reach places. Another piece is the process. The journey from the coffee cherry to the roasted bean is unique. It is filled with unusual steps. Steps that cannot be easily copied. Steps that add to the mystery and the cost. So I begin to follow the trail. It leads me away from the cities, away from the clean, quiet vaults. It leads me toward mountains shrouded in mist, into dense, dark jungles where the air is thick and heavy. The story of the world's most expensive coffee begins with a climb, slow, difficult, fraught with peril. The land does not welcome you. It rises sharply toward the sky on thin, muddy paths. A sudden downpour turns the soil into a treacherous mess. A slip could mean a long fall, stranded far from help. Landslides are a constant threat. The coffee trees aren't in neat rows. They grow wild, scattered across the difficult terrain. For Gesha beans, only the ripest cherries are chosen, one by one. A single worker might only gather a small amount in a full day. There are no machines here. This is the first cost, the human cost, the foundation upon which the high price is built. The source of Kopi Luwak isn't a farm. It's a wild animal. The Asian palm civet roams the jungle at night, a picky eater with a taste for only the ripest coffee cherries. It eats the fruit, but the bean passes through its digestive system. Inside the animal, enzymes strip the bean of its bitterness, creating a uniquely smooth flavor profile. To get these beans, collectors venture deep into the jungle, hunting for the civet's droppings. The work is slow, difficult, and dirty. Because the civets are wild, the supply is incredibly small. This scarcity is the primary driver of its high price. The secret to the world's most valuable coffee isn't a vault. It's the altitude. These trees grow at 1,500 meters or more, on near vertical slopes where the air is thin and the world is different. This brutal microclimate slows the cherry's growth, forcing it to develop the complex flavors that make it a target. But the harvest is a high-stakes operation. Pickers don't strip branches, they hunt for a specific shade of red. A day too early, the cherry is worthless. A day too late, the flavor is gone. This requires multiple passes through the same grove over weeks. The tiny yields and intense labor are why a single bag is worth a fortune. Where there is great value, there is deception. The high price of rare coffee has created a thriving black market, a world of forgeries and false claims. The most common fraud is dilution. A seller mixes a handful of real Gesha beans into a bag of cheap coffee, then labels it as pure. Others just copy the packaging and invent a backstory. For the untrained eye, the fake is indistinguishable. In this market, proof of origin and secure supply chains are everything. Trust is the most valuable commodity of all. How does a fake bean make it to market? It starts with a story. A forger creates a website for a fictional farm, using stolen photos and a compelling narrative. They package decent but not exceptional beans in high-quality bags. The price is a trap, baited with the promise of luxury at a discount. To combat this, the industry has turned to science. Laboratories can now perform a coffee DNA test, called metabolomics. This analysis creates a unique chemical fingerprint for a specific farm. It's a war of information fought with lab reports and tracking numbers. After the long journey, the dangerous harvest, and the battle against forgeries, the story ends here. It ends in a quiet room, at a polished table, with a small, delicate porcelain cup. This is the final act, the tasting. For the person who has paid the high price, this is the moment of truth. The coffee is prepared with scientific precision. The water is heated to an exact temperature. The beans are ground just moments before brewing. Every variable is controlled to ensure that the coffee can express its true character. The air fills with an incredible aroma. The tasting itself is a slow, deliberate ritual. It is not about quenching thirst. It is about sensory exploration. A professional taster or a wealthy connoisseur will first lift the cup to their nose. They inhale deeply. They search for the subtle notes in the steam. Is it floral, like jasmine? Is it citrus, like bergamot? Is it sweet, like honey? Then comes the first sip. The coffee is not swallowed immediately. It is slurped loudly from a special spoon. This sprays the liquid across the entire palate, engaging all the taste buds. They are listening to what the coffee has to say. The words used to describe the experience are often poetic. Tasters might speak of the coffee's body, referring to its weight and texture in the mouth. They will discuss its acidity, not as a sourness, but as a bright, lively quality, like that of a fresh fruit. They will talk about the finish, the lingering taste that remains long after the coffee is gone. The armored trucks have driven away. The vaults are locked and silent. The tasting room is empty. We have followed the bean from the wild jungle to the quiet cup. The journey is long. The risks are real. The price is high. Many hands, many lives. The coffee is a mirror, reflecting human effort, natural wonder, market forces. The ethics of this world are not simple. The price tag does not tell the whole story. The real truth often requires looking deeper, beyond the myth. Now, a single steaming cup is placed before you. It smells of jasmine and honey. It carries the tale of a wild animal and a high mountain. You are told the price is $500. Would you pay it? Subscribe to Passport and Plate